God, who is more dramatic than Fire 1. Idolatry, forgetting we are created, the arrogance of the self-expanded human. The massive golden statue, 60 cubits, about 27 meters, high, erected by King Nebuchadnezzar on the plain of Dura, is the epitome of absolutized human power. When humans depart from God, they do not end up believing in nothing. Rather, they begin believing in all kinds of massive illusions. The golden statue Nebuchadnezzar built was less an act of worship toward a deity and more of a self-confession that divinized his own power and empire. It is a quintessential scene of an earthly empire, paralyzing the senses of the public with the sound of flamboyant instruments, wind and string instruments, to force conformity. The colossal statue was not true majesty. It was merely a massive commotion raised to forget the fact that he was nothing more than a created being. Let this be your proclamation. I will not surrender my soul to the massive noise and pressure created by the world. Laying down my arrogance and impatience of needing to control everything, I rely solely on the good Lord. 2. Even if he does not. True love, not a transaction. The highlight of Daniel chapter 3 lies in the answer given by Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego before the king, the 17-18. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. But if not, be it known to you, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship the golden image. A relationship with God is neither a lucky charm nor a business transaction. They did not believe in God as a means for their own survival. The greatness of these three young men did not lie in an assertive assurance that God will surely rescue us. Their true greatness lay in the declaration that, even if he does not rescue us, it does not change the fact that God is God. Christian courage does not spring from calculating outcomes. It arises solely from a true perception that recognizes moral and spiritual reality. They saw that God was far more real than the flames. These three young men had already discovered the object of that indescribable longing. This is precisely who God says you are. Laying down the spirit of compensation and calculation that weighs gains and losses, I worship God in complete freedom. The very existence of the Lord is the source of my boldness and the reason for my life. 3. The fourth being in the furnace, the reality encountered in the midst of suffering. When Nebuchadnezzar looked into the flames, instead of 3 men burning to death, he witnessed 4 men walking around unharmed. The fire burned only the ropes that had bound the 3 young men. It could not touch their bodies or their clothes. From the world's perspective, the furnace was the worst prison and execution site, but through the eyes of faith, it became the freest space where they walked together with the Son of God. We often think of God as the one who stops us from entering the flames. Yet God often lets us step right into the fire. This is because that terrifying furnace is precisely the place where the false bonds put on us by the world, threats, desire for fame, fear, are burned away, and who the master of the world truly is revealed most clearly. Nebuchadnezzar outside the furnace seemed free, but in reality he was a prisoner trapped in pride and fear. The 3 young men inside the furnace were the ultimately free men. Stand firm on this truth today. Even in an uncertain and scorching reality, I am never alone, and my steps are filled with peace and boldness. I believe that the purpose of trials is not to destroy me, but to sever the futile restraints the world has put on me and to refine me. God firmly establishes us in the truth through our confessions. Confess with faith again today through this review. If you have planted seeds through your confession, now live out your day boldly, looking forward to the fruit that His Word will bear as it becomes a reality in your life. May you enjoy His abundant presence and victory as He walks with you in the hottest place. Today I bless your steps, that the Lord's unchanging grace and peace will guard you.